The king has returned.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, man. I'm back. King is back. I have returned. It's been a while. Been pretty busy, you know. Yeah. Yeah, just chilling, man. I wanted to keep it short. Definitely being, coming right back. And just like, it's been a while. But coming right back, just wanted to, talk to a couple people I could wake up, all that good stuff. Anyway, enough about that. Today I want to talk about dating, dating and you incels. I know that's a big, when you talk about incels, incels, for the guys that don't know, incels are pretty much guys that are like, involuntary virgins. You know what I'm saying? The guys that aren't really that great with women. I believe that I was an incel at one point in my life. I mean, we're talking about, I was in the teens, man. I was lucky because, I looked a certain way, so I was able to, do my thing, But I'm talking to you guys, the ones that aren't, not to say that you're unfortunate, but, it's a little harder for you guys. The thing, what I'm going to go with is dinner dates, and specifically coffee dates, I have to be totally honest with you. Dinner dates are only for wives and girlfriends. Again, dinner dates are only for wives and girlfriends. You can't be used, don't let people use you by being a food date. I was a food date at twice. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the story about that.
You said, what are you bringing to the table? Men are tired. I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
And this one girl, I'll never forget this. I think I met her, met her outside, this kind of street approach, and I was like, hey, we should hang out, all that good stuff, And she said, yeah, so the first date, we went out to go get something to eat. I kept it like $40 each, you know what I'm saying? Like Dave and Buster's type, And this chick would just eat like she was poor, you know what I'm saying? Just, And I remember doing just like this. She'd be eating, I'd be like, wow, oh, you got appetite. Oh, go for it, do your thing, And me not knowing, because I was lame, I was a simp at the time, whatever, this person was just using me, right? Now, even back then, I had a 2-date minimum. If nothing didn't happen in 2 dates, I just cut you off. I just cut you off, you know what I'm saying? Dude, we was on date. She was cute, but we was on date number 4, dude, number 4. I was so mad at myself for even going that far, Now, again, it wasn't that much. I know some dudes spend way more, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about $200, but we're also talking about $200 being, 23 years old. I didn't have the trades and all that stuff yet. I'm just 23 years old, just working, And, your spidey sense was just going off, And I still sat there, But anyway, the 4th time, we went to Dave and Buster's again. And so we're sitting there, she just ordering drinks. This time I didn't order anything. I just sat back and just talking, Excuse me. So I told her water, by the way, flavored water. That's all I drink. So I told her, said, hey, this is date number 4. What's up? Like, what's up? I'm not an ugly dude, whatever. I'm not lame like that. What's up? To her credit, and I give her credit for telling me this, she said, Oh well, it's not really you. I mean, well, it's between you and this other guy. But you know, we can still hang out. You can still take me out. Huh? I can still take you out. Okay. So I had to swallow that. You know what I'm saying? You understand? You gotta swallow that because again, it makes you strong. You know. So she said that I only had water. I got up and I gotta use the bathroom. Went to the bathroom, washed my hands, used the bathroom, washed my hands. I'm just like, I can't believe that this blankety blank think that I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm that dude, you know? So I sat there washing my hands. And yeah, I found myself. I walked out of the bathroom and I started walking towards the exit. Start walking towards the exit, start going down the stairs. You know, they had an escalator, going down the stairs, whatever. You know, walking in the parking lot, hopping in my car at the time, and just driving off, just hitting the highway. You know, so I'm on the highway driving. In about 15 minutes, she calls. Right. I don't pick up. I drive all the way home. She's calling. Right? Yeah. Home. When I got home, my grandmother was there. Me and my grandmother. And my grandmother was like, how did they go? You know, old people love to hear the stories. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, I said, this, I'm about to curse. This blank told me that it's between me and some other dude that I keep checking it out. Like I'm a simp. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother said, well, what'd you do? So I took off. You know what I'm saying? So I took off. So then we all sat and played the messages. And the messages were like, you know, at first it started like, oh, where are you? Oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, you know, we can come hang out, all this good stuff, whatever, you know. And it's going the next message, until to the point where the message comes where, I ain't got no money. You just leave me like this, whatever. How am I gonna get home? I don't care how you get home. I don't care how you get home, dude. You just try to call that other dude. See, if it's like that, call that other dude. Let him come get you. You know. That was how that one ended, and there was another one. Right. This one was the straw. The straw that broke the camel's back because it was back to back. You know what I'm saying? Where this stuff like this could mess up your you know, if you're not confident, I feel like just spraying another spray, you know. If you're it smells good. It does. I'm not of course they don't pay me for this, niggas, my money. You know what I'm saying? But just, you know, to be on your KS, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this other one. I met this one online, right? And this one wasn't even fine, it was just whatever, you know. So every time I met up with her, you know, food of course, but this time I was smart to be like, hey, we're just gonna go to Miami Subs. We're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like keep it simple, you know? And when I drive, when the food, I grab the bag, thank you. Oh, thank you. Grab it, put it in her hand. By the time I drive off, she's already eating. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like, God damn, do you eat? You know what I'm saying? This your only meal? You know? But again, remember, I learned from the other one. So I had a two minimum, you know? She would just eat scarf down, whatever. Eat my fries and shit, you know, eat all my stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'd just be like, oh, go ahead. When I pushed the envelope, because again, not like the other one, I messed up and did a 4-date, but I only do a 2-date minimum. You know, this one was just 2, you know. But we hung out, you know what I'm saying? So we hung out, so that one didn't count. Like I didn't spend no money, you know. Next time, same thing. You know, we go somewhere, I forgot where, but a fast food spot, you know, or pick up, whatever, you know, where it's like, yeah, let's go make it happen. You know? And she's like, well, making excuses and shit, right? Instantly, that was like the turnoff for me. Like, see, I learned all this with 2. You know, I didn't. Some guys, man. I mean, you guys get the business, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. You be on date number 10, get robbed, you know. But anyway, so second date, official date, even though we hung out a little bit more. Second date comes by, you know, nothing happened. So I just cut it off. I'm like, man, I said, I ain't got time for this, you know. And she calls, say, oh, you know, we could work it out. We could never go back. Never go back. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care, you know, if you, I could have got that or whatever. Never go back. You make sure you stand on your square. That's the issue with some of you incels, you know, is that you guys don't stand on nothing, you know. If a wind blows real hard, it'll push you down. Sometimes the faster you learn to love yourself, work on yourself, and stand on your square, dude, it's gonna be easy for you. But you got to go through that. You got to go through that pain. But yeah, she called like, oh, come on, please, come on, let's hang out, you know, like trying to flirt into me hanging out again or whatever. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm cool on you. You know what I'm saying? Because again, once you show me your true colors or whatever, I'm done. I'm done. I'm very 2 date minimum done. You know, this is why I say again, dinner dates are for wives and girlfriends. If you guys are hooking up like that, then just put it in the girlfriend category. You know what I'm saying? But if not, don't do a damn thing. Don't do a damn thing. Keep it simple because you don't want to get used. You know what I'm saying? This culture now is taught. God damn, right? This culture is caught for them to use you.
You said, what are you bringing to the table? Men are tired. I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. Go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle. Because if I bring something to the table, you're going to be mad because it's going to be another man who's going to not ask me to bring something to the table. He's going to take care of the bill, them kids, and everybody else. And you, if you look broke. Okay? Sprinkle. That's how I roll.
Oh, you know, man, he gonna give me, I'm the prize. He gonna give me some money. He gonna pay a bill. He gonna buy me a bag. Sprinkle. Anyway, man, you know, like I said, I think I'm gonna start making more content like this because it's kind of fun just to kind of flow off the dome. You know, I should have wrote some things down, but I didn't. You know, just again, keep it to. You don't have to do the 2 date minimum thing. I don't think that was me. You know, I'm not saying that. What I am saying or whatever is that you should not. Your first date, it should not be anything but either coffee or a bar, someplace close to your house, your apartment, or like a picnic. If she don't like it, keep moving. You know, if she thinks that you doing that is cheap, keep moving. Because obviously that person's not good. That person's not right for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's tons of dudes right now that if you ask them, their first date was like an ice cream shop. Their first, like, my wife now, I think our first date was like IHOP. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do that. You want to make sure you keep like that. Do not do dinner dates. Do not do dinner dates when you first meet somebody. Do not do dinner dates. You should not spend over $50 on their plate. You know, and even that's high. You should really keep it down to like $20, man. I don't care if they call you cheap. The person's not worth it. You keep going. You let some others. You let some simp pay that money. You know what I'm saying? You stay smart. You stay on your square. You do what you got to do. That's it. Anyway, cut it right here. Class dismissed. It was a pleasure having you guys. To be honest with you, glad I'm back. Class dismissed.